The United States Championship will be on the line in the Elimination Chamber as Winslow J. Wiley defends his title against 5 other combatants. Winslow's conniving brother Walter managed to make sure that 2 of his WPW partners would find their way into the chamber. Count Out, however, wound up getting counted out during his qualifying match. Let's take it away. And the first Elimination Chamber match of the evening is underway.
Now these guys have been friends for quite some time, Goldust and Booker.
Absolutely. You know, all know the history between Booker T and Goldust, collectively at one point known as simply Man.
Yes, Colin, absolutely right. Oh, yes, they were tag team champions, but Goldust has gone into bigger and better things with Walter P. Wiley as his new leader in a very unorthodox group called WPW.
WPW. Booker T showing off, of course, with that spin-a-rooney. Patented spin-a-rooney.
Well, Colin, as you know, it's the most devastating dance in the business.
Absolutely. And now Booker T going behind on Goldust.
Now these 2 are still friends, they still
he goes behind.
know what's at stake here, the U.S. title.
Absolutely. The United States title on the line here as you see champion Winslow J. Wiley looking on as Goldust is stopped into the corner by Booker T.
Winslow's nothing short of phony, yes.
And now the countdown has started.
2, 1!
With a big bulldog by Booker T to lead into our next opponent is, and it's the United States champion
Winslow!
Dr. Winslow J. Wiley entering the match.
You know, I actually had some people do some research for me. There is no evidence of this man actually being a doctor.
Well, wait, that's not what I've heard. The man I hear is actually a doctor of thugonomics. It is a fact.
He's a doctor of ignorance.
This man is a great American hero.
He's a great traitor to his own thing. You saw what he did to his brother. You saw what he did to Walter.
Arrogance got the best of his brother. This man is a true American hero. He fought in World War I and World War II and Vietnam. And that is a fact.
Well, I'm going to have to check your facts on that one, Colin. I'll get back to you. But what he did to Walter was ridiculous. In his own flesh and blood, he turned his back for America.
Countdown once again started here as another opponent about to join this Elimination Chamber matchup.
3, 2, 1.
And here he comes. It is Carlito.
Now this is a guy I can really get behind. This man knows things about what it takes to be cool.
Entering the match now, somewhat. He's kind of on the outside, buying his time, but he's finally getting into the ring here and going after Goldust.
The way I look at it, Carlito's too cool to go through the ropes sometimes. He can take his time getting in.
He is definitely a shady character.
Yeah, how do we get off calling him like that? That's just not right, Colin.
Well, it's factual.
How is that factual? What is shady about him?
There's a reason my name is Colin Spots. I know these things. Carlito's a very shady man.
You were just
Look at him slinking around the ring.
You're a slanter.
Carlito now, see, look at this. Going after, Winslow rolling off the top rope there. Not exactly sure what he's doing. Booker T and Carlito.
Hard-working. You know,
both in the upper hand right now.
You're no better than the mainstream media.
Excessive, I think. But now, Winslow J. Wiley, we're about to get another opponent again.
Who's in?
Who could this possibly be? It's the other member. Oh, wait a minute.
No, it's not. It's the D-Man himself.
I apologize. It is the D-Man, Coach D.
And I was talking to Coach D in the back towards the bench, and he was furious about something. I'm not exactly sure what, but he was furious.
He can get very angry. His temper has won him many matches in the past. He's actually a former WWE champion.
Well, he was just walking around the bag muttering to himself about how somebody refused to get dressed for him. He just didn't like it.
No, he's not a man who tolerates no dressers.
No, that is true.
Coach D taking down his opponents are Winslow and Goldust, taking it to both of them. And Booker T has the upper hand on Carlito.
Well, let's make sure that everybody knows that Coach D is an accomplished football coach.
Carlito, wait a minute. That is not absolutely true. Oh! My God, this match is so hard to call. It's so dangerous as well. And now our final opponent coming into the ring here. We all know who it is. It is the other member of the WPW.
Now, we never know these things. It might not be.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is.
All right, it is, but it might not have been. You never know in these matches.
You never know. That's a good point. Al Snow has now joined the match.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now.
Wait a minute. Just now getting the ring, warps to the middle of the ring, and a scissors kick from Booker T. He invented that move, you know.
Yes, he did. One thing I want to say, though, about Winslow, the man's a great athlete, but he's got to learn to pace himself. Sometimes he gets too aggressive and doesn't think these things through. He's going to wear himself out and not be able to retain in this match. There he is again, throwing caution to the wind.
He's a great American hero. He has overcome the odds before, and I think he'll be able to do it tonight. Once again, Booker T with those high-flying moves.
Well, see, Booker was without question the best athlete in this match. And the only one that we know of with a criminal history. So we got that going for us.
That is true. Also, I would say if I had to pick a second best athlete or a second bigger threat to the United States title here, I would either have to say Coach D or one of the members of the WPW.
Well, I do know for a fact.
Oh! Al Snow tossing Coach D and coming down on him with a huge elbow.
I will say the D-Man is the second best free throw shooter on the roster behind the perfect Ben Norman. He was never missed a free throw in his life.
Absolutely. And now, well, WPW, I mean, they're quite a unit.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Goldust has been eliminated. I don't believe this. The man who started out this match #1 eliminated by Carlito. So maybe now Al Snow is kind of stuck on his own here.
Calling people, excuse me for a moment. Walter is calling me.
Are you making another phone call?
I'm not making. He called me this time. Hey, Walter.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for Mike's behavior.
No, I don't know what happened there.
Booker T now. And here we go, Booker T with the bookend.
Well, I understand you feel that
on
way.
Al Snow.
Walter, you have a match tonight. You can't be coming out here. No, Walter.
Booker T with the Harlem. What is he talking about? You and the Count. Al Snow too. But Carlito breaking up the pin.
Count told me he has a copy of Fist and Fireman 7. You guys can watch that and you'll be able to release your anger before your match. You got a big match, a big opportunity tonight.
I apologize once again for my broadcast colleague. He was way out of line by speaking on the phone here tonight.
Well, yes, I do agree that Bret Hart is a Canadian piece of garbage. Okay. Alright. Calm down. Have a couple drinks, you'll be alright. Alright. Alright, goodbye.
Are you done now, Mike? Are you done?
Colin, when you're a distinguished journalist like me, sometimes you get phone calls at inopportune times. And folks, I apologize for getting distracted there.
Why don't you call the action here? Look what's going on in the ring. Look, Coach D is running. You need to call these things.
You understand what Walter has going on tonight.
Call Coach D's dancing. Do something.
Thought you were Colin.
Well, that is true. I am calling spots. However, you need to do your job as well. And now William Winslow.
Oh no!
With an ultimate combo coming up here. And Booker T with a spinneroonie. It looks like WPW's chances of taking home the United States Championship may be slim to none here right now.
The most devastating splash in all the world.
He's got him down. And there goes Al Snow. Unbelievable.
In the dark nights of WPW.
Absolutely.
Hopefully Walter can make good on the name of the company.
Walter is in the other Elimination Chamber here tonight.
Yes, he is. And I was just talking to him. I thought I tried to calm him down. He was very upset about what happened to Goldust out there. He wanted Goldust to take that title from his brother.
Well, I really think you guys could discuss that after the show.
I wanted to remind him about...
Bookend, once again, on Coach D. And Carlito throwing caution to win and missing.
And Carlito's
down. Those high-risk maneuvers. Oh, wait. He was playing possum the whole time. He wasn't really hurt. Oh, big kick there.
Carlito's just cool. Right now, Carlito is definitely my pick to win this match.
I really am. I'm not exactly an expert on cool. I don't really know what the kids are into these days. But Carlito appears to be a guy who knows his stuff.
Well, of course you don't know anything about that. He's his cousin to the prom.
Be that as it may, Carlito now taking down Booker T. Booker T obviously has the upper hand here, looking like the aggressor in this one. And
now he's dancing again. Like I said,
he's most devastating. Exactly. He is so confident. He can do the spinneroonie right here, and nobody's going to care.
See, Colin, I got too distracted by Booker's dancing there. Was the D-Man eliminated?
No, the D-Man is still in the ring. But wait a minute.
Good.
He might not be for long because here comes the scissors kick.
And that'll do it. No,
and Carlito taking the pinfall straight from Booker T. That's what I was talking about. He slinks around the ring.
Smartest man in the business.
He's a shady guy. Say what you know about smarts. He's a shady man.
That hair to protect him. There's no way that's going to be enough.
And you're absolutely right. Carlito kicks out there. Only two.
You know, Winslow, of course, being the coward that he is going and hiding from the action right now.
Like, how can you call Winslow a coward? This man is a veteran. He is just catching his breath. Give the man a break.
I want to know how he's able to fight in all those wars and get his medical license. Something is fishy about this. He and that freak nephew of his have got something up there.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, that is very offensive. I'm offended by you saying that. I also have a freak son. You know that. Winslow now warming up, of course, to get back in the ring. But Booker T and Carlito right now really going at it back and forth. both of them definitely want the United States title.
And Colin, just because you're something bored about a butthole does not necessarily make him a freak.
I don't think that's really relevant to the match right now, Mike. And now, wait a minute.
Treat your son better than that.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Here comes, once again, and Booker T with the Spinaroonie. These two make a great team, let me tell you.
The Spin Doctors, in fact?
The Spin Doctors. I think that would be a great team. And 3.
See, but I don't think
Carlito is out.
I don't think Winslow would want to work with a guy like Booker because Booker has both of his hands, not great claws, like that joke of a son. Or joke of a nephew, I apologize.
You're being very offensive here.
I will say one thing on default to him, though. His mom has some beautiful things.
Oh, what a horrible move there. Like that.
You know, really, at this point in the match, I don't care who wins. Both these men frauds, if you ask me.
Both these men deserve to be United States champions.
A man like Booker T does not deserve to be the champion.
That is just way out of line, Mike.
I don't see that.
This is way too
He's a convicted criminal.
Winslow J. Wiley, nevertheless, going to work on Booker T's knee here. Hopefully that won't require surgery after this match, after the toll that this match has taken. Booker T flying through the ropes there. And now, wait a minute, what's he doing now? He can't, wait a minute, he's going for it again!
Oh, but he's...
Winslow not following this time. Winslow is as close as, he's as close to a mortal human being that you're going to find on planet Earth.
Now, wait a second. What about the leader of 3 Hogan's 1 Cup? He is the most immortal man in the business. Love him or hate him. And I personally hate Hulk Hogan.
Wait a minute. Booker T with another bookend. This one could do it. He's going for the pin. Wait a minute.
1,
2. And Winslow, wait a minute. Did Winslow kick out there? I believe Winslow kicked out of that pin.
It appeared to me that Booker let him out of the pin. That doesn't make a lick of sense.
I believe Winslow kicked out. And now Winslow getting fired up. He's coming back. Booker T doesn't know what else he has to do to put away Winslow. There might not be anything he can do. Booker T has been busted open. He is bleeding from the forehead. Winslow coming back here as Booker T is exhausted. What could he possibly do here to win that United States Championship?
Booker appears to be stunned by Winslow building up ahead of steam. I don't know what he's doing.
He is completely...
He had a chance to put away this match and he's refusing. I don't get it. 2 double axe handles.
Wait a minute.
What now? Uh-oh.
And wait a minute, no! In the middle of the ring now. Winslow with the multiple strikes. And there's a clothesline. And another. And another.
Alright, I think Booker can still kick out of this.
A big splash. Well, for his sake, he has to hope so. 2, 3. Winslow J. Wiley retains the United States Championship here. He is a true American hero, and the confetti falls. The confetti falls.
You fans should be ashamed of yourself for cheering a man like this.
Winslow J. Wiley once again.
Each and every one of you should be ashamed. This is wrong.
Winslow, the greatest American hero of all time.
I think Winslow's days are numbered. My source tells me that his days are almost over.
I don't know what your source says, but Winslow, victorious here once again tonight